And welcome into the midweek moment. I am Goose, and with me always is...
I'm Cronkite. I
And,
thought you were going to pause. I'm so sorry.
and with me... hello, everyone, and welcome into the midweek moment. I am Goose, and with me as always...
I'm Cronkite.
Is that better?
That's much better.
Okay. I like your hat this week.
Thanks, man. I seen this on the internet, and I couldn't refuse it.
I like that. Well, my shirt, you like that?
I do like that.
Breakfast time, bitches.
What's that from?
This is from a movie that I was in years ago called Stash.
So you were an actor in the movie?
Yes, I portrayed a police officer.
Okay.
That was a stretch because I've worked at the cookie factory for years.
So now, what where can you find this movie at?
It's online. Just search Stash.
Okay.
So did I say Stash or Statch?
Stash.
Stash. Okay.
Is it Stash?
It's Stash.
Stash.
S-T-A. Quit making me turn around, man. This takes a lot of effort.
Stash. S-T-A-S-H. Stash.
I've got dizzy. So,
What? Can you function?
are you over your gas problem?
I don't know yet.
I hope so.
We'll find out.
Okay.
Later on.
You want me to tickle you?
No.
Tick. And welcome to the midweek moment. I am Goose.
I'm Cronkite.
How are you doing today, Cronkite?
I'm doing better.
How are you still recuperating from Sunday's show?
Yeah, that was rough.
Well, we had a really good show this past
I
Sunday.
thought
If you've
so.
not heard it yet, go back and listen to it. And the segment 3, the last 27 minutes, you will not be disappointed.
It was a good one.
Oh, it was very good, very good. So,
Don't get me on a roll again.
well, good. Do you have any news headlines for us this week?
Not at the moment.
Not at the moment. Okay,
But-
that is no problem.
Not at
That
the
is
moment.
no problem.
But I will update on the Facebook page
Okay,
when
sounds great.
when I have some.
Well, you can do those on Thursday or Friday if you want to.
Yep.
I can still understand you're still recovering from
Yes.
from Sunday's show.
Yes.
That is no problem. Well,
We come in peace.
how's your week been so far?
So far, it's been just as I predicted. Terrible and cold.
Okay. You are smiling and laughing. I'm glad to see you're in a better mood than what you were on Sunday.
Yeah.
I really hate it that Ned got under your skin that bad.
Oh, he didn't get under my skin.
Oh, he didn't?
No.
Oh, I know it wasn't me.
No, nobody got under my skin.
Oh, okay. All right. How many Snickers bars have you ate this week?
A lot.
A lot?
Yeah.
We do have a special treat coming up for you. At the end of the show, we'll be doing our top 5 movie soundtracks. So we'll be doing my top 5 favorite movie soundtracks. Cronkite has already wrote down, and I have here his top 5
And let me tell
favorite
you,
movie soundtracks.
When you hear them, you will be like,
These
Hey,
guys
hey.
know what they're talking about.
he knows, Cronkite knows
Well,
what he's
no,
talking about.
they're
Because
gonna
I'm
be
looking
like-
at your list,
Uh-huh.
and the list that I wrote down, much better.
Cronkite's pick for number 5, his top movie soundtrack, is Urban Cowboy, starring John Travolta.
That's not true at all.
Yes.
Let me see this.
That is the list you gave me, sir. No, here, give me your list back.
This is not the list that I
Yes,
gave you.
that is the list you gave me.
I seen it.
Ned, thank you, Ned.
That's false, Ned.
This is the list that Cronkite gave me.
That's also false.
No. All right. What's number 4 on mine?
Barney.
No, it's not.
Maximum Overdrive, which is a great soundtrack.
Great soundtrack. Great movie.
Why don't you
number
read my-
4
why don't
on
you read my real
Cronkite's
list? Why don't
list
you read my
is
real list?
Footloose.
Did Ned help you do this or something?
No. This is your list. You wrote this.
Number 3 is Top Gun.
Top Gun, great movie, great soundtrack.
Indeed.
Number 3 on Cronkite's list for his favorite movie soundtracks is A Star Is Born.
Oh, come on. No,
Why did you put that?
I didn't.
This is your list.
Number 2 for Jackass here is Freddy versus Jason.
Again, awesome soundtrack. Came out 2001. Awesome movie, Freddy vs. Jason. Cronkite's number 2 for his top 5 movie soundtracks is a soundtrack of from the movie The Bodyguard.
That's false.
You've got it right here.
No. And Stupid's number 1 is Shocker.
Great movie, great soundtrack. Came out, I think, in like 1990. The Wes Craven movie, Shocker. Still one of the best soundtracks ever. And Cronkite's #1 pick for his favorite movie soundtrack.
Can't wait to hear this one.
Is Dirty Dancing.
It is not.
That is what you wrote.
That's not true.
And that is Cronkite's pick.
Where did time go? A child recalled how he was enjoying his summer vacation when he decided to pour himself a glass of water. He dropped the glass, which shattered on the floor, and in the next moment, he recalled he was taking a spelling test in school, an entire 3 months and 7 days later.
Look what I can do.
Get it.
Let's see.
I can't do it.
Flash forward. One boy recalled how, when he grew up in Germany, he had a dream in which he found a revolver tucked away in a small cupboard. After moving to America, he realized that his new house looked exactly like the one in his dream. He located the exact same cupboard, and within it laid a rusty revolver.
Oh, wow. A spooky intuition. One evening, a man was hanging out with his friend and his schizophrenic neighbor when suddenly the neighbor began convulsing, dancing, and chattering about the meteor.
The meteor! The meteor!
After explaining that he felt a meteor exploding, the group found out that across the world, a meteor exploded over Russia. How on earth did he know that?
On the run, a man at a gas station when another man in a suit and tie attempted to enter his vehicle. The two... Good job. Good job.
You can also email us. You can email me, Cronkite, at HereToChewBubblegum.com, or the gentleman sitting next to me, Goose, at HereToChewBubblegum.com.
Well, you said it best, and thank you very much for tuning in. I want to announce right now, next week on the MidWeek Moment, we will be talking about the Kentucky Meat Shower.
The Kentucky Meat Shower?
Yes.
What's it about?
It is about, it happened in Kentucky, and you know how sometimes when water falls from the sky, that's called a rain shower. We had meat fall from the sky. So this is called the Kentucky Meat Shower. Old Smokey. You might remember this. This one might make you question your childhood. Remember the character that popped up in all those wildfire prevention PSA, Smokey the Bear. That's him, or is it? While he's commonly referred to as Smokey the Bear, his real name is simply Smokey Bear.
Yep, I didn't know that.
And the website confirms it.
Yep, I didn't know that.
What was his tagline that he could say famously?
Only you can prevent forest fires.
No, only you can prevent forest fires.
But that's what I said.
No, you didn't.
I did say.
Only you can prevent forest fires.
But that's what I said, Goose.
All right. Challenger explosion. When the Challenger space shuttle exploded 73 seconds after liftoff, it shocked the world. But the date of the tragedy is sometimes hotly contested, with memories of it occurring in 83, 84, or 85. It in fact happened on January 28, 1986. It's possibly the alternative memory exists because the Space Shuttle Challenger had experienced successful missions previously, including the initial launch in 1983. I always thought it was 1985.
I've always heard it was 86.
Okay. Gremlins. You know what that is if you saw that movie.
I saw that movie.
It's about time you watch a good movie.
Years ago, I saw that movie.
The 1984 cult classic was a hit with kids and adult moviegoers, but those who saw the movie remember the name of the villainous gremlin differently. Some say that his name was Stripe, while others insist he was Spike. As it turns out, the sinister gremlin was in fact Stripe, although there is licensed t-shirts available on Amazon under the name Spike, adding to the confusion. Did you know that?
Spike's what I always called him.
You would be wrong, my friend. It was Stripe. The movie Big, have you ever saw that?
Big? What's Big?
Tom Hanks, where the little boy wishes to be big, and he becomes big.
No.
Okay. Oh my God. Anyway, the 1988 comedy was a huge hit for Tom Hanks. The actor portrayed Josh, a young boy who wishes he was big and then wakes up to find himself in the body of a full-grown adult. While just about everyone can agree the movie is all sorts of sweet and hilarious, there are conflicting reports with an alternate ending. In this version, they say the kid Josh is sitting in a classroom only to notice a female classmate who turns out to be Susan, Big Josh's love interest. It is insinuated that Susan returned to the fairground machine and wished she could be a kid again. I do not remember that movie, and I'm sure you don't either because you never saw it.
I've never watched it.
Okay. What about Forrest Gump? Have you ever saw that?
I watched Forrest Gump.
How many times?
A lot.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm not.
No.
No.
I can see you want to test my cinematic skills.
No. Where was Forrest Gump from?
Greenbow, Alabama.
Oh, is there really a Greenbow, Alabama? Yes or no?
There is.
No, there is not. No,
you see what I did there?
Yes, I saw that. So anyway, Forrest Gump.
But there is a Bioetry, Alabama.
Yes, there is.
What
was the name of the shrimp company?
Bubba Gump Shrimp.
Okay. When he gets Bubba out of the jungle and they're on the beach and he says his last words to him, where was that filmed at?
Oh, I don't know.
North Carolina.
Really?
Yes. So Forrest Gump. And we have yet another cinematic head scratcher on our hands. Forrest Gump brought a lot of attention to a delicious box of chocolates. While most movie lovers remember the quote as, "Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get." Gump actually says, "Life is like a box of chocolates, Lieutenant Dan." He don't say the Lieutenant Dan part, but he just says life is like a box of chocolates.
Life, the difference is life is and life was. Is that it?
No. He actually said, yeah, life was like a box of chocolates. Yeah.
I'm going to have to go back and watch the movie.
You're going to have to go back and watch the movie. What he actually says was life was like a box of chocolates.
Well, I thought it...
Can you do any Forrest Gump impersonations?
I can't.
Have you ever tried?
No, I'm not going to.
Why?
But I think... here's the thing. So I think...
Jenny,
I think
I am not a smart man, Jenny.
I think that...
His name Forrest too?
I can't remember. You've distracted me. I believe that he did say life is like... I always thought he said life is like. But I guess... what are you doing? What the hell is wrong with you?
That's Forrest Gump, where the principal goes, "Your mama sure cares about your schooling, kid." And that is the true, funny story of the poop knife.
I didn't know what a poop knife was coming into today, but I do now.
So, do you have a poop knife?
I do not.
Do you have a cleaver? What did he call it?
A fecal cleaver.
A fecal cleaver. What
not.
about a dung divider?
I do not.
What about a Cleveland steamer?
I do not.
What about a Cincinnati bow tie? Those are entirely two different
Cincinnati
things.
bow tie.
I apologize.
I have a chainsaw. Does that work?
Oh, that's that'd be flying every which way.
That'd be awful.
You know what sucks though is when you're like weed eating in the summertime and you
hit a big pile up.
Yeah,
it does.
That's happened to you
goes
before.
Everywhere.
So yes, it does.
Yeah.
So now, what is funnier, the poop knife story, the true story, or the butt chugging story on Sunday?
I think the butt chugging story, because the poop knife is just. It's kind of gross.
Well, yeah, but so's the other one.
Yeah, but they thought that one through, and they still did it.
Well, yeah.
This was the poop knife was out of necessity.
Yeah, but could you imagine being at somebody's house and you open up, "Hey, bring me your poop knife in here"?
Now, I didn't say that I wouldn't be laughing and making fun of them, but it's out of necessity.
My what?
Yeah.
Your poop knife.
Out of necessity, that happened. The butt chugging, they chose to do that.
Yes, they did. And that was it. Another exciting, funny story from emailsfromanaho.com. So,
pretty good.
Yeah, that one was good. We'll definitely have to do another one next week, maybe on Sunday's show if we have time. Mm-hmm. Anything you want to say in closing?
No, not really. I hope everyone is enjoying the winter weather that the whole country is apparently getting this week.
You and your love of snow.
I wouldn't say I love snow, but if it's going to be cold, it needs to snow.
I am going to bring you some yellow snow to eat.
If it's going
to
be
cold, and let
you
eat it right here in front.
If it's going to be cold, it needs to be snow. If it's going to be cold,
if it's going to be cold, it needs to be snow.
Yeah,
that didn't rhyme.
If it's going to be, I don't mean to rhyme. If it's going to be cold, it needs to snow. If it's not going to snow, then it doesn't need to be cold.
If it's going to snow, I can't go. In the meantime, we're going to do a segment this week and maybe next week and maybe the week after. Getting to know Cronkite. We're going to get to know Cronkite a little bit better.
I guess I'm too much of a mystery. Is that?
Well, not necessarily that. But just people want to know more about you.
Like what?
So I have compiled a list of questions. Like first, how old are you?
Are these questions that you've written, or questions that people have written into you?
It doesn't matter.
It does matter. It very much matters.
No, it does not.
Because if they're questions that you wrote, I don't trust it.
The first question is, how old are you?
I am 30 years and 5 years. What is that? 35 years old.
Yes. Okay, the second question is cereal soup? Why or why not?
Cereal is most certainly not soup.
Why or why not?
And to constitute cereal, you would have to put milk in it, right? And it would be cold. Soup is hot and no milk.
What secret conspiracy would you like to start?
What do you mean?
What secret conspiracy would you like to start?
Like a rumor?
Yeah. If that's the way you interpret that question.
That Here to Chew Bubblegum is, in fact, the one-stop shop for all your UFO.
But that's true. It's not a conspiracy.
Well, there's a rumor. And
All right then. All right.
Backed up by fact.
What's invisible but you wish people could see?
The soul.
Okay. This is definitely not going the way that I thought it would. What's the weirdest smell you have ever smelled?
Ned say my burps.
Okay.
But I'm going to say this bunker kind of smells like a bingo dome.
Okay. Is a hot dog a sandwich? Why or why not?
Yes. A hot dog is a sandwich.
Why?
Because you can put toppings on it.
Okay. What is the most ridiculous fact you know?
Oh, I don't know. That motorsports is a sport.
Okay. What is something that everyone looks stupid doing?
Watching football.
What are unwritten rules where you work?
Unwritten rules where I work. There's a few, but I'm going to say, I'm just going to tell you one.
Okay.
Don't talk to Crazy Amy on the production line.
On the production line. Okay.
She's got too many cats, I'm told.
Okay. What part of a kid's movie completely scared you?
I don't know. A kids movie? Really have
Like
any.
The Wizard of Oz?
Mm-mm.
Okay. What kind of secret society would you like to start?
The secret society of Here to Chew Bubblegum.
If animals could talk, which would be the rudest?
Cats for sure.
Toilet paper, over or under?
What do you mean?
I mean, when you put it in the holder, do you put it where it's facing out, where it's over, or next to the wall where it's under?
At the risk of sounding, wrong, I do.
You can never sound wrong.
I do it over.
Okay. What's the best type of cheese?
American. Even though it's not really cheese, did you know that?
I did not know that. In one sentence, how would you sum up the internet?
Chaos.
How many chickens would it take to kill an elephant?
I don't know. A lot.
So, what's your answer?
8 million.
8 million, okay.
This is not going the way you wanted it to, is it?
Oh, no, actually it is. The best one's yet to come. What is the most embarrassing thing you've ever won?
I've ever won?
Mm-hmm.
A Spider-Man tie
Where did you win that at?
at a comic book store.
Have you wore it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it was when I was a kid.
Okay.
It's a lot shorter.
Which body part do you wish could detach, and why?
I don't know. Well, I'm not gonna say it.
Okay.
I'll say my nose,
Your nose? Okay. Why?
so I wouldn't have to smell certain things.
Okay. And the last question, what is the strangest place you've urinated or defecated?
Oh Lord. Okay. So I have peed at 39,000 feet in an airplane, and I think that was probably the most odd. I mean, on the side of the road, hanging over a guardrail. That's pretty much it.
What about the other one?
What,
Defecated. You know what defecated is, right?
yeah, but
Okay.
I don't. I mean, okay. So there was one time I was working at a lake, and I had some issues, and
Did you have diarrhea?
Essentially, it was bad. And so I ran into the woods. I docked the boat, ran into the woods. And while I was completing the deed, I started feeling some, like, ants. I had crapped near an ant hill or whatever, and I had a lot of ants on me. Well, and probably in me.
Okay. Well,
Everyone have a good week. We'll see you later.
See you.
Thanks for listening to Here to Chew Bubblegum. Tune in next time as we dive deeper into things the government doesn't want us to know.